Welcome. Have a nice day. Today is Thursday, 20th of April 2023. 20th April in Indian and the world history is celebrated to observe and remember for the various reasons. 20th April is the birth anniversary of Gopinath Mohanty, Chandrabali Singh, Nara Chandrababu Naidu, and Mamta Kulkarni. So, starting the newspaper analysis, the newspaper The Hindu states that Central Bureau of Investigation files case against Oxfam India holds office search. Exam store. The Hindu newspaper also states that sexual orientation is an innate characteristic over which individuals have no control. Supreme Court. Participants at a pride parade at Shahid Bhagat Singh College in New Delhi in 2022. The Hindu newspaper also states that India's population to edge ahead of China's by mid 2023, says United Nations. India is set to overtake China as the world's most populous country by mid year, with almost 3 million more people, United Nations estimates showed on April 19, 2023. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that Jamadars will now be called supervisors, says Chief Justice of India inaugurates supports cultural events for Supreme Court employees. Justice Chandrachud mentioned some of the welfare measures being planned for the staff, including a bigger and better equipped Karachi training center and a staff library, among others. Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud addresses during the Platinum Jubilee celebration of the Guwahati High Court in Guwahati on April 8 or Friday. Indian Express also states that heat wave warning as Mumbai records third highest maximum temperature in April. Weather experts have also said there is a possibility for the temperature to fall marginally in the next couple of days. For coastal city like Mumbai, the maximum temperature also needs to be above 37 degrees in both weather observatories for Indian Meteorological Department to declare a heat wave. Indian Express also states that NIA charge sheet against PFI leader for conducting arms training campus. The charge sheet against Puthananthani allies Ibrahim MK was filed in a special court as a followed up in the investigation in a case registered against PFI and elite leaders and Qadiri, an NIA spokesperson said. On Wednesday, the NIA filed a charge sheet against PFI's National Executive Council members and a senior Qadris. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that will ensure Indian safety in Sudan officials. India is coordinating with the key partners in West Asia, such as Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates and the United States, to ensure safety of Indian citizens caught up in the intense fighting between the army and rival paramilitary force in Sudan. People familiar with the matter said on Wednesday. India is coordinating with the partners in West Asia and the United States to ensure our safety citizens are caught up in the intense fighting in Sudan. And sometimes also states that 90% of India and Delhi are danger zone of heat wave impact steady. Heat wave are becoming more frequent and so due to the climate change, with over 90% of the country in the extremely cautious or danger zone of their impacts, according to the news study. Abnormal heat wave days are expected in the most parts of the central, east, and northwest India during this period. Hindustan Times also states that after 17 years, court acquits man over hoax bomb call against ex-PM. Delhi, 17 years after an FIR was registered against him, Delhi court has acquitted a man accused of giving false information to police over a phone call recording regarding the blowing up of the time of then Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, saying that the prosecution has not been able to prove the case beyond a reasonable doubt. A man accused of giving false information to police over a phone call regarding the blowing up of 10 p.m. Manmohan Singh. Going towards the economy of the country, PLI scheme to generate investment of 30,000 crore in specialty steel sector, says in India. New Delhi, April 11. Union Minister of Civil Aviation and Steel Jayantri Ditya M. Sandhya speaks at the AIMA 13th Managing in India Awards 2023 in New Delhi on Tuesday. Air India Pilot Unions threaten stir over revised wage norms. The unions have also opposed modification to restoring policies. Sensex Nifty falls for the third day on selling in banking shares, FII outflows. A man walks past the BSE bull at Bombay Stock Exchange in the Mumbai. Going towards the world news, including Nepal President Ramchandra Paudel airlifted to AIIMS Delhi for medical treatment. United Kingdom Prime Minister Rishi Sunak declares wife Akshata's shares after probe. Moscow court rejects Kremlin critics' appeal of prison term. No respite in Sudan as the truce to his follows apart revival battle. For will pay $787.5 million to settle defamation suit. Fire in Beijing hospitals forced trapped to escape from windows using bedsheets. 29 killed. Bornvita Raw FSSAI needs an energy shot to regulate processed food. FSSAI has been discussing the possibility of friend of pack labeling. According to this, brands would need to put a notification indicating if a food product was high in fat, sugar, and salt. G20 meet India's focus on digital health can serve as a model for others to replicate a similar progress, says United Nations officials. National officials are participating at G20 countries line the new Petro breach in Panjali on Monday. Union Cabinet Minister gives note for 6,003 crore quantum mission. Minister of State and Science and Technology and Earth Sciences Jitendra Singh discussing Ministry of Union with India for training cooperation on electric population. United Kingdom Chief of Defence Staff. Indian Army Chief General Manoj Pandey with the United Kingdom CDS Sir Tony Randakan in New Delhi on April 17. At last, there's a famous quotation said by Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, whose birth anniversary is 18 July 1918 to 5 December 2013. Was South African anti-Apartheid activist and politician who served as the first president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He was the country's first black head of the state and the first elected in fully representative democratic election. His government focused on dismantling the legacy of apartheid by forecasting racial reconciliation. Ideologically an African nationalist and a socialist, he served as the president of African National Congress Party from 1991 to 1997. Nelson Mandela says a famous quotation. He says that there can be no greater gift than that of giving one's time and energy to help others without expecting anything in return. Okay, thank you.